Okay, let's have a look at Cloud Climber. We never know. Check settings really quick. Play. See how this cartoony.
Another day has arrived.
Oh,
I'd best get my water before going to work.
spur. I'm ready to get to the neighbouring tower in the future, but I know the other builders keep the entrance to the bridge locked. I saw a key on the table at the top of our tower a few weeks ago before I went to get more building supplies. I haven't been up there in a few days, so I'll need to check if it unlocks the bridge door. If the other towers ever become vacant, I might need to get across, so I'll have to keep this in mind.
Construction on the last tower stopped weeks ago. I can only assume that the builders have met their fate by now. I believe it's safe enough for me to go and continue building higher yet from where they left off. I'll need to travel across the other two towers to get there, but I'm sure I can find a way.
Bernie the Great and Terrible PG 69, page 69. For months we've been building faster than ever, yet it seems as if every time we complete a new level the clouds raise higher and higher. Could have sworn we were closer than decades ago. We're still not done yet. I can only hope that we're getting close. Or we are getting close. I doubt I'll be reading all of these. Been building all day long, and Bernie the Great Terrible has been sitting on his butt across the foreman. In other words, he doesn't do any work, so drinks all our water. Started looking at my water chest just in case he really does think he's above us all. There's got to be a way into this. There we go. Very weird. Can't believe today is the 100th anniversary of our tower. I know they've been building much longer and now wish our grandparents had taken this whole thing more seriously. 100 years ago they decided things were getting dangerous, but why didn't they see the problem 200 years ago? Or even longer. I'm still glad they started building, but I just wish we'd have seen this coming.
It's been quite some time since I was on the second tower. I haven't crossed this bridge since the builders became greedy and took the supplies that were meant to come to our tower. Just like all the other towers, its inhabitants quickly grew desperate and aggressive. Now it stands empty.
Guess I knew this day would come, but I didn't expect it to come this soon. Yesterday we started extreme rationing of our water. A few days back we stopped getting supplies from the ground crew on our lift. We can only assume that they've stolen the supplies for themselves, run out of water and food sources, or simply died. If we don't get into the clouds soon, we might need to see if we can get some from one of the neighbouring towers. There's letters everywhere. Wouldn't it be ironic if it rained now? After decades of building, now would have been the perfect time. Since we just started rationing our supplies more, but I have a good feeling about things. I know if I never see rain myself, but grandmother always told me how wonderful it felt. It would be so surreal to be on the ground and see water for miles instead of desert and wasteland. I'm sure it will rain someday, we just need to survive until then.
They installed a rope cart on this level to get to the third tower. I should be able to use it to get across.
I tried to be reasonable, I tried to talk to them, but those greedy little scumbags on the Tower 1 don't want to share their supplies with us. I'm not going to die miles above the ground, drying up like a raisin. While other people watch, I'm going over there tonight to take everything I need so I can last long enough to watch everyone else die. Oh. I'm gonna have to see what's up here before I go. Nothing. Let's go across. God, these are so big. So high.
I could almost call this place beautiful if these dust storms weren't so suffocating.
Do I need to go? Let's go up on this.
I hope I find what I'm looking for at the fourth tower.
Mail. I couldn't be more frustrated right now. We're running out of water, running out of building supplies, and Carl just won't get along with me. At least 5 times a day he pretends he's going to push me off the tower. I swear, if I do fall someday, it'll all be his fault. Ooh, more mail. Yesterday, Adang fell off the tower. I don't know how it happened, but it was a shame, especially since he had the key to most of our water chests. We'll need to break the locked ones open since we've almost emptied out the other chests. I just can't get over it. Adang gives the absolute best reactions when I mess with him. For the past week I've been pretending to get mad and shove my arms at him, as if to push him off the tower. I don't think this will ever get old, and can tell Adang loves it. Some strange people on these towers.
Looks like I'll need to fix this bridge.
planks was used.
It's hard to believe that I'm the last one here. I never thought it would end like this. Makes you wonder what the whole point was in the first place.
It certainly does. There's even more mail. Out of everyone on this earth, our families were the only ones who took to the water crisis seriously. We were the ones who started building, we were mocked and told we were insane. We were the ones who everyone looked to when the lakes and rivers dried up. Our blueprints were the ones that were stolen as people became desperate. Out of everyone on this earth, we are the ones who deserve to survive. The clouds are brimming with liquid life, but are still so evasive. We've been building for a long time, but we're not done yet. We have further to go. We will climb to the clouds. The son of Zilcha. This evening, Kevin made a really cheesy speech about how we all will prevail and how we're the only descendants of the great ones who deserve life. It was honestly the cringiest speech I've ever heard, and that's really saying a lot considering the other stuff he's been saying lately. He also keeps referring to himself in the third person and only responds to us if we call him Son of Zilchar. Strange man. This is huge. What? Wow. Plus. Now what?
This place really is beautiful, even with the dust storms. It's peaceful in a way. I've been working on that tower my whole life and never once stopped to appreciate what we'd spent our lives building. We only looked up to the clouds, hoping we'd someday reach them, so we could prolong our lives. But now that everyone's gone, I know any attempt I might make at accomplishing that would be futile. Rather than spending the rest of my life building a tower, maybe it's time I took a break. It's been a long time, but I think I'm finally done.
What a strange game. I can't move. Oh, there's the bin. Thanks for playing. Well, that was wicked. Well, strange game, very quick, free, very good. See you all again soon.